Hey, what's going on YouTube? BD Kane 721. All right, day 2 of the National is all wrapped up. I'm in for the night here officially here back at the hotel and looking forward to a really good night's sleep because I am exhausted. Even though I didn't do as much today over at the National as I did yesterday, I'm still pretty tired. My watch said I walked 4 miles today, and yesterday it said I walked a little over 5. But today I stood more than I stood yesterday because I had to wait for the autograph to happen, the one that I was going to get today. And I think I mentioned it in my last video that I was getting Tony Dorsett's autograph for my uncle who lives in Florida, and waited almost 2 hours to get it at the autograph pavilion. So keep that in mind, guys. If you're getting autographs, you're going to have to wait and stand. And so it was really painful, but I ended up getting Tony Dorsett's autograph on this nice 8x10. He's a really great guy. I'm glad I did it. Glad I had the experience of meeting him. I looked it up afterwards. He's 70 years old, and he does not look 70. He's in great shape. Looks like he's probably in his, if you were to guess, he'd probably look like he's in his 50s. So he's keeping himself in really good shape, and it was really nice to me. He asked me, where I wanted the autograph, what I wanted it to say, and I basically said to him, whatever you feel comfortable putting on there is fine by me. And so he ended up putting his autograph with his jersey number and his Hall of Fame induction year, which I always thought was extra, but I guess maybe he just did me a favor there by doing that. So I'm really happy I got that. I know that's going to put a smile on my uncle's face, who was a big Cowboy fan when I was younger. And so I'm really happy to have done that. Then I just started walking around the show again, met up with some other great YouTubers, met up with 4 Leaf Cards and Sticks and Seams down in the VIP lounge. And Sticks and Seams brought out a package for me. One of the cards in there was his Collector's Choice card. There's his name, Sticks and Seams, right there. So I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for that in case you're watching. And then in the little package he gave me were some great cards on the Soto theme. First, he did give me some home run challenge cards, a couple of them. Josh Young and Luis Robert, who, I think he knows that I really like doing that. I'm not doing too well on that this year. I think I've only won 1 in about 30 codes that I put in there. So I really suck at it this year. Not sure where this card's from, but it has 4 Padre players on there: Machado, Snell, Musgrove, and Soto. It does say Topps on the back. I have to do a little research on that, see what that's from. Mosaic of Soto and his Washington outfit, Hot Sauce, I guess this insert's called. And then a really cool Topps Black Gold blue of Juan Soto in his Padre uniform. And then lastly, this big league card. Says, hello, my name is, and I believe that says Soto. So really cool stuff. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Appreciate anybody always thinking of me. That's fantastic. And then I also met up with my really good friend of the channel, Ed, over at Wesker Griff. He was down in the VIP lounge as well, and sat and talked with him for a while. It's always good to catch up with Ed. This time I get to do it in person, which is very valuable to me. I got a lot of great advice from him. I always do. So he's been one of my, I always say this, he's been one of my mentors in the hobby. So I appreciate his time with me. And he also brought me some cards and started out by giving me this Brian Giles from 2004 Topps Finest. Looks like an X-Fractor type. I'll have to look this card up, find out what exactly it is, but it is numbered. Kind of see it. I think it's numbered to 139 if I'm reading it right. Brian Giles, probably one of the best players that they had for the years, I don't know, from 2000 to 2009, that decade there. He also gave me a little package here of cards. So Heritage, Yu Darvish and Hassan Kim from, I'm going to have to read this. Let me pull this closer to my eyes here. 2023. And then he told me that this card here, Juan Soto from 2022 Topps, is a short print. So I didn't have it, so it's perfect for my collection. And then this sort of special insert card, I'm assuming from maybe the same set. 2023 Top Series 1. Okay. Commemorative team logo patch relic cards. Very cool. Goes right into the Soto collection of him in a Padres uniform. And lastly, he pulled out a graded card and asked me if I had it, and I know I don't. I'm positive I don't have the mini A and G from 2013 of Manny Machado, his rookie year, and it's a Gem Mint 10. And this is the Allen and Ginter back, as you can see there. So, my God, what a great addition to the rookie year for my Machado collection. So thank you, Ed. Always great to see you, talk to you, and catch up with you. So happy I was able to do that. All right. The last shout out I'm going to give is something that I'm kind of embarrassed about. I don't know if he's going to be watching this video or any of my videos on the National, but I wanted to give a special shout out to my really good friend James over at Elite Hunters. James is a guy that I've been watching for a long time. I know he hasn't been doing as many videos recently, but a lot of the videos that he was doing on a regular basis, I would watch on a regular basis. And I always enjoy them because his perspective of our hobby is unmatched and very insightful. So I always enjoyed his videos and what he did and what he brought to the community. So it was great to see him here at the National. I've met him before. He probably doesn't remember, but back in Atlantic City a couple years ago, I did get a chance to meet him and say hello to him. So I'm very happy I got a chance to talk to him a little bit more, with more substance this year. And he made it a point to really help me understand the world of vintage. And he is going to most likely become one of my mentors if I ever go down that road of collecting vintage. So he told me to visit him at the booth that he was working at the National. He had something he wanted to give to me. So I did that today, and he gave me 2 cards. And again, this is after the conversation I had with him at the YouTube gathering last night. And he gave me, I'll show you one card at a time, actually, because these are so cool. And I want to make sure I get this right. I'm not 100% sure what year this is from. It's kind of all a blur, but this is Frank Overmeyer, a vintage card of Frank Overmeyer. And if anybody knows what year this is, please put it in the comments below. Would appreciate that. That'll help me out a lot. We didn't talk about this card as much, but he did, and he did give this to me as a gift to get me started in thinking about collecting vintage. But the card that I'm really sort of amazed that he was willing to gift to me is this 1958 Willie Mays. I mean, I'm speechless about it. I'm kind of embarrassed about it too, because I don't like accepting these kinds of gifts because I'm probably not the best person to be giving a card like this to, but I think he's trying to really light a fire with me when it comes to vintage, and I do appreciate that. And so I'm going to be giving it a lot of thought, and our conversation a lot of thought, to see if vintage is something that I should be considering. And like I said before, he'll probably end up becoming, a sounding board and a mentor to me. So I can't thank him enough. He even has a price tag on the back of it. But amazing, amazing gifts from James. So if you don't know James over Elite Hunters, I think you need to go check out his channel. And when I get home and do an overall summary of everything that I did at the National, I will put those links below. So thanks again, James, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. The 2 cards I bought today, one I just came across randomly, and I was excited to come across it randomly because it's the only 2024 Topps Chrome Aqua Refractor that I have seen at the show. That's not an auto. And it happens to be a really good rookie. And I'm surprised it was there on Friday of the National. Maybe they just opened it and put it in their case. But that's the Yamamoto rookie card for this year's Topps Chrome Aqua. So I was able to get this for the set. So that's one big rookie down for the set. I'm really excited to get that. I think my card count is up to maybe 36 or so. Probably won't see any more of those at the show if I do go tomorrow. So I'm happy to put that into the set. And then I went back to the same dealer that sold me those 2 Machados I bought yesterday from 2015. And I wanted to look and see what other 2015 Topps Chrome cards that he had in the case, because maybe one of them might have been for the green set that I'm still trying to put together. I think I'm about 10 or 11 cards away, and I came across the Mookie Betts from that set, and I don't have the Mookie Betts for the green refractor set. So luckily it was in a 9 for the SGC slab. It lowered the price quite a bit. I got this for a steal, in my opinion. And the greens are numbered to 99, which is right here. You probably can't see it on this camera, but so I'm really excited there. I still need several more cards in this set. I really haven't been focusing on this set because I have the purple and the blue done, and I always thought I would come back to this, but I have just about all the cards. I think I'm about 10 or 11 away. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. That's all I did today for the show. I am expecting to go back tomorrow for an hour or two, but we'll see. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow and see how the morning goes. I do have to check out of the hotel by 11 and then get on my way over to the airport to head back to San Diego. All in all, it's been a great show. And if I don't make another recap video for day 3, which I probably won't, I'll probably end up making an overall recap video once I get back to San Diego. So you'll see what I did if I go back to the show tomorrow. All right, guys, have a great night, and I will talk to you guys soon. See ya.